Wonderful, wonderful. Well performed. Yeah. Shreya Kaiva. Yes. I invite Shreya to speak few words. Please come. There is no deviation. He desires it. He desires it. Otherwise, why the words will come flow from my mouth? There is no reason.
Jai Guru, dear young aspirants.
Pranam karma. I go pranam
So,
karma.
you probably know that we are going to construct a Bhakta Nivas, right? This is becoming too small for us, right? So, on your behalf, our Shreyama is serving in the construction committee. Basically, she is representing all of you in that committee. So I'm requesting requesting her to say, share a few words, okay?
Jai Guru, young aspirants. It's really, really nice to see all of you in person because every week I hear you on the phone, so now it's nice to see your faces. I'll just give you a quick update on what you all really, really helped us do last year, and then I'll ask something from each of you too. But last year, if you will recall, many of you were really helpful in sharing lots of really, really nice stories about how NSM has come to mean something for you, and similarly, it has come to mean something for me too. I would say has gained a lot of meaning since I moved away from home last year. So now it's become actually another home for me. I mean, it felt like that before, but now it's something that I am eager to kind of come and spend time. It feels like a place where, looking back now, when I was little, I would say AMSUS really helped me figure out what my identity was or what it will look like as I grow older. And so now I'm seeing that come to fruition. So I'm hoping that for each of you, when you come here too, you are starting to feel the same. And I'll say also to the parents of our YAs, it is incredible to see the kind of investment that you have in us. And you're showing that by bringing your children to NSM. And so it's interesting to now, as I'm getting older, understand some of the ways that you are trying to help us stay connected. So now when we think through the next chapter of AMSUS, of each of our own lives, helping us build the second structure is basically your investment in helping us continue to build that family that you have already started for us. So I'll ask Swatima if you have anything to share. I don't see Bhaktima, but if you have anything to share, one request I have from the YAs is that if you all give $1 even, $5, any amount, it will go towards some very, very, very good work for us to continue to build the space that we have here. So think about it. We'll talk more, but your contribution will make a huge difference. So anything that you can do that feels right to you, it would make a huge difference. So, Jai Guru.
Thank you, Shreya. 14 years back, I have been to this country to attend a congregation. It was held in Bunch village, a mountain range. And we were all discussing how to purchase a piece of land and build a Pasan Mandir of our own so that we can worship there and help hold functions there. So all were afraid that this much of money is not with us. How can we start purchasing and building a Pasan Mandir? This young Shreya was a child then, 6 years old. And he produced the book markers, the small piece of paper, and sold $1 each to the congregation, members of the congregation. And that's how this idea bore fruit. It started. And now we have our Ashram Mandir of our own, but it needs expansion. Without expanding the infrastructure, you cannot just next year and year after that, large numbers will come. How we are going to accommodate them? People from India will come to meet you and see how you are functioning in faraway place like America. How you are going to deal with them? The situation may become perilous. So please, everybody of you, contribute something. If not financially, then by work, by inspiring others to help. I think this project will be completed within another year. Thank you, everybody. So now we are going to the session of Bhava Vinimaya, sharing of experience and ideas and views. That is Bhava Vinimaya. So, Ansha. Who is Ansha? You are Ansha. Please come here. Huh? Ashwini Bhai Gandhi. Where is Ashwini Bhai? I had been to their house in 2008. No? Vishwajit Bhai? We had our lunch there, I think. Yeah.
Jai Guru. Today for my Bhava Vinimaya, I wanted to share an article that I had written for our magazine, the Saraswat Madhuri. Working on this article made me research and learn about our culture, look deeper into the foundations of religion, and do a lot of introspection on my beliefs and philosophy. So I hope you enjoy. We'll start off with a quote. The retribution for a bad deed is one like it, but whoever forgives and makes peace will have his reward with God. This quote seems to be referring to the Hindu idea of karma, yet the source of this quote is from the Islamic holy book, the Quran. He has told you, O man, what is good, and what does the Lord require of you but to do justice, and to love kindness, and to walk humbly with your God. This sounds like dharma, but the quote is from the Bible. These quotes are from diverse times and contexts, yet the concepts are so similar to Hindu philosophy. It shows that religion is a way for all humans to understand the same truth. Underlying every religion is a set of core values one should develop to continue the path towards spirituality. The interpretation of a religion comes from the way that it conveys that truth to its aspirants. We'll inspect the three major religions in our world: Christianity, Islam, and Hinduism. The absolute beginnings of religion can be traced to the need for members of a society to contribute. If members don't cooperate, necessary duties won't be fulfilled, which could lead to the downfall of the group entirely. However, if they could be incentivized into working while not committing actions that might lead to disunity, society would be able to function. This can be found in all religions. In Hinduism, we have dharma, which encourages people to fulfill their duty while making sure others don't get hurt. Christianity repeatedly mentions how we should love our neighbors and that we should be good people if we want to go to heaven or the underworld. Islam has certain principles that say they should treat everyone like kin and donate to the poor. This shows that love and kindness are at the center of all religions. However, the pre-existing culture and history of the founders created the diversity that we can see in how people worship God. Returning to history, we can see that Hinduism was created in the Indus Valley civilization. Here, natural forces and their influence on the agrarian society would cause people to personify different gods with different aspects of nature, like how Agni and Indra correspond to fire and rain, respectively. Islam was founded by the Prophet Muhammad, who had to fight multiple foes across Arabia when forming his group of admirers. This would set a reputation of Islam never taking action and never starting, yet never backing down from a fight. Lastly, Christianity was founded by the followers of Jesus during a time when Jews and the Roman Empire would persecute followers. So, they created symbols to express their faith and made martyrs and saints who would stand up and spread the message. Overall, geography, history, and culture adapted these religions and others, creating diversity and making it more appealing to different believers. History proves that religion has adapted in the face of diversity to create accepting paths for everyone. Sometimes, religion influences the perspectives and instincts of their followers, and yet we can still see they all share the same message. It can be simple: don't lie, don't steal, love everyone. But in their holy texts, they even mention how accepting they are of other religions. The Quran states that everyone's God-given human dignity must be respected, regardless of his or her faith, race, ethnic origin, gender, or social status. And the truth is from your Lord. Let him who will believe, and let him who will reject it. Yet, certain prejudices can still be identified in our society. Many countries and demographics are still stereotyped, and people aren't able to live harmoniously. Although lots of people accept everyone equally, it is still a valid concern that needs to be addressed. The symbol of Indian independence and nonviolence, the Hindu Mahatma Gandhi, was killed by a Hindu fanatic for speaking out against the Hindu-Muslim division. In the Palestinian-Israeli conflict, leaders aren't willing to make a compromise because of the stubbornness and hatred that has been drilled into both sides. The new Ram Temple in Ayodhya was a fantastic accomplishment, but it brings back traumatic memories of the Babri Masjid and the riots that killed several people. In these cases, religion acted as the dividing factor rather than the peacemaker it was supposed to be. After all my research, I learned that people across the world continue to fight to supposedly defend their religion rather than empathizing and respecting others. Although the principles of religion are universal, people's tendency to pick and choose what they want to follow according to their needs can set a bad reputation for certain groups, even if the majority are good people. Furthermore, no one is born evil. People simply learn from the positive and negative environment around them created by these champions of religion. History has told us that there have been countless efforts to persecute other religions just because they weren't like the rest of us. But there's a bigger picture that needs to be seen. The grounding principles of religion might just be a way for people to fall in line, but the important thing is about faith. Faith isn't just believing in a God, it's believing in a God when no one knows if God exists or not. We should follow the principles of our religion because taking it at face value, it's simply good advice. We human beings have a responsibility to do good, and our moral compass, no matter where it comes from, is still valid. The fact that we know what direction our moral compass points towards reveals the greatest truth, and that we are all the same internally, regardless of where we come from. All this has led me to the conclusion that God is within us. We are the fruition of greater power, and they made us as such. And so we should celebrate how they made each of us. So the next time you go outside, think of each person you encounter. Think about all the similarities between you and them. Take in the magnificence of life in our world and cherish, even for a second, the presence of God within. Jai Guru.
Thank you, Seanso. Very well spoken. Anybody interested to speak? Come over here. First, pranam to Thakur, then you will speak.
Jai Guru. I want to start by saying how thankful I am to Takaro and to everyone here for providing me with this opportunity to speak. And then I want to go on to say how thankful I am that I get to come here every year, that I get to see all of you after hearing you guys on the phone for a year, sometimes more. It's amazing to see how much we grow and how much we become our own people, and yet how similar we are, and how much we all are excited, how much we all are driven to the same goals, to the same one truth. Every year I come here and I see everyone, they have all grown a year older. They've all done something else. It's been so long and everyone has moved on to different things, and yet we come together and it's like not a day has passed. We come together and we're still so close. We make the same jokes. We celebrate each other, we cherish each other, all in the presence of Takuro. We feel this joy, we feel this common thread linking us, and I'm so grateful to be able to feel that, to be able to come here, to be able to look forward to that feeling. And I'm so happy that I get to do that, and that this is something I can have every year. This is something I hold very close to me, very dear to me, that I can come and feel Takuro here with all of you whom I care about very, very much. And I realized something, that we all feel so happy here. We all feel so close here. We treat each other with respect, with kindness. We receive that same respect and kindness. We feel Takuro around us. We feel his presence, his joy. We learn to understand his teachings. We learn to understand him. We feel him around us. We see him in each and every one of us, in each other, in ourselves. And that common thread, regardless of how different we are, the different places we come from, the different ages we are, the different people we are, the different things that we do, we all are driven, we all are connected by this thing, by Takuro, who helps us become better people, who helps us understand who we are, who helps us be more focused and diligent and better human beings in general. So I want to conclude by saying how thankful I am and reminding myself of how lucky I am to get to be here, and to remind myself to cherish every moment that I'm here, and to think about Takuro, stay calm, focused, and just keep this bond that we all have together, all in the presence of Takuro. Jai Guru.
Thank you. Anyone else? Anyone else interested to speak here? Come over here, please. ମାଇକ୍ ବାଲାଙ୍କ କାମ ବହୁତ ମାନେ ସାଇଜ୍ କମ୍ ବେଶୀ ଅଛି ତ ଆମର, ସେ ସବୁଠି ଯେଉଁଠି ହେଲା ସେଠି ଯାଇ ପହଞ୍ଚି ଯାଉଛନ୍ତି ଆଉ।
Jai Guru. I'm super thankful for this opportunity as well to speak in front of everyone. I always join YA on Sunday, and I learn a lot about Takuro and about our religion, and I learn about how much this can help us in our life and help us lead a spiritual life, because I think it is important to lead a spiritual life from children, so we find the true happiness in life and we find the joy in life, and we can always be happy and we can always follow Takuro and have Takuro around us. And coming to Samilani every year is a true experience, because I connect with the people that practice the same religion as me, and we have so much fun together, and it's just like my sister said, we all are different, but we're still connected by our religion, and this is it's just coming to Samilani every year. It's amazing to see how many people follow the same religion as me and are similar to me, even though we all come from different parts of America. And I always want to be on the right path and follow Takuro's teachings, and I always want to do his seva. Jai Guru.
Thank you and Jai Guru. Anyone else? Come here. Please come here.
Jaguru. I'd like to start by saying that I'm very thankful that I have the opportunity to speak here today. And I feel like Samlani, we come here every year, and I have such a fun time here, seeing you all and playing with you all. And I'm very thankful that we all have the opportunity to pray to Takura and to do stuff before him. And every Sunday, I try to join a Young Aspirant session, and I learned so much about spirituality, how to live an ideal household life. And it's these teachings that will help me on the journey to spirituality. And I'm very grateful that I get to be a part of it all.
Thanks. Anyone else? Please come over here.
Jikro, I feel blessed to have this opportunity to speak. It's amazing to see how many people have been growing here, have been praying the same religion every year, and that I hear y'all speak every week on Sunday, and Y session helps me learn every week by using the spirituality. And Samilani every year is so fun to me and amazing by seeing how many people. And I like also doing all the sivas like asana saja and babysitting. And I like to see like how Takura's asana saja is every year. Jikro.
Thank you. She has got enough courage to speak out in front of you. Next year you will find the words flowing from her mouth. Okay, anyone else? ଲାଗିବ ଆଉ କ'ଣ କରିବା ଗୋଟେ ସଙ୍ଗୀତ ଅଛି ପୁଣି 10 ମିନିଟ୍ ମାଗିଥାନ୍ତୁ ବରଂ ତା ପୂର୍ବରୁ ସରିଲେ ଭଲ.
I would like to start by saying I enjoyed this place a lot because I get to meet all of you, and we usually can't like meet each other in person, so this is really just a special time that we can all gather up for this special moment. You should always stay yourself and healthy, and kindness is what we want to go for, because then we will definitely go for spirituality. Jaguru.
Thank you very much. Yes, come over.
Jaguru, I feel really blessed to have this opportunity, and it's great to see everyone after all this whole year being on Samilani, and I'm really grateful to see everyone's faces since I haven't been here in quite a while, so it's great to see everyone. And I'm really grateful for being Takara's disciple, because I believe all his teachings will help me in the future, and I really feel grateful that Takara has been helping me and has been with me all this time. All his teachings have really helped me become a really great person, and really just find the true person in myself. And I really believe that if we follow his teachings, we can attain salvation and really just be the best people that we can be. And it's really fun to talk to everyone and share where we're from, since we're all from different places of the US, and it's really nice to engage with everyone, and I hope we can continue to do this for like the rest of my life. And I really enjoy seeing everyone's faces. And in Samilani, I like how everyone's like joyful and happy, and everyone's always being reassuring to everyone else, and everyone's always helpful. So I really enjoy that. Jai Guru.
Thank you. Anyone else? Yes, please come over.
Jai Guru, the last time I've been to Samawani was in 2020, and now after 4 years, I'm finally back. On the call right here, I was reflecting on the previous experiences I've had from Samawani, and I remember all of those quite happily. A lot of that happiness comes from the community here. There's a camaraderie here that I simply can't get at home. On that same call ride, I was sort of scared that I wouldn't be able to experience the same feeling of camaraderie. I felt that a lot has changed without me. But now that I'm finally here, I realize that nothing has changed at all. We've all simply have grown up. I'm really happy to see you all, and I'm really excited to make new experiences with you all in Takla. Jai Guru.
Thank you. Anyone else, please? Should we proceed to the next session? Okay. Now the song. Guru Namagai, Aryan and Saraswat. Aryan and Saraswat.
Jai Guru. Guru Nam Gai Mana Tale Tale Nachore. Guru Nam Gai Mana Tale Tale Nachore. Guru Nam Gai Mana Jete Tora Bhaya Sabu Jete Tora Bhaya Sabu Padi Jiva Pachare. Guru Nam Gai Mana Are Tare Nachare. Guru Nam Gai Mana Prema Sudha Kari Pana Huo Matu Alamana. Prema Sudha Kari Pana Huo Matu Alamana. Maya Moha Patho Jete. Maya Moha Patho Jete. Padhi Chutu Pochare. Guru Nam Gai Mana Tare Tare Nachare. Guru Nam Gai Mana Janu ki na e sansara Didi nara khela ghara.
संसार दिदिनर खेल घर आखि थाउ थाउ सिना आखि थाउ थाउ सिना अन्ध हेयुमी चरे गुरु नाम गाई मन तारे तारे नाचरे गुरु नाम गाई मन अजाणते काळ आसी देव तो गळारे फासी अजाणते काळ आसी देव तो गळारे फासी रखिबे कासे गुरु रखिबे कासे गुरु पता तु हातरे गुरु नाम गाई मन ताळे ताळे नाचरे गुरु नाम गाई मन अंगे गुरु पद धूली एते बेळु हुओ बोली अंगे गुरु पद धूली एते बेळु हुओ बोली गुरु नाम दीवानिसी गुरु नाम दीवानिसी अजधीर चितरे गुरु नाम गाई मन ताळे ताळे नाचरे गुरु नाम गाई मन बोल मन बाई मन कर गुरु संकीर्तन बोल मन बाई मन कर गुरु संकीर्तन से का जीवन साहा से का जीवन साहा आउ सबु तुछरे गुरु नाम गाई मन ताळे ताळे नाचरे गुरु नाम गाई मन जेते तोर भय सबु जेते तोर भय सबु पड़ी जीव पछरे गुरु नाम गाई मन ताळे ताळे नाचरे गुरु नाम गाई मन
Jai Guru.
Thank you, thank you. So now, invitation for next year's session. Invitation to Thakur and all delegates for next year's session.
Jai Guru. On behalf of all the young aspirants, I invite Shri Shri Thakura, all our bhais, mas, and young aspirants to join our YA session in next year's Samrani in 2025. We'll share the program and more details, of course, in the months to come, but please join the puja and make it a success. Jai Guru.
Jai Guru. I express my gratitude at the lotus feet of Sri Thakur Maharaj, and thanks to all the delegates present here. We are sure the next year will be a wonderful year for you. Thank you, everybody. Jai Guru.
Joy Guru. We'll have our evening session. Arati starting at 6 o'clock. We'll have Pratikya at 5:30. So I'm inviting our dear Thakura for the evening session, and you all, including the young aspirants, please be here on time. Then we'll have a shorter session today because we have our general body meeting, which will start at 8 o'clock. Okay, so if you can join the general body meeting, please do so. Huh? What time? Okay, yeah, today is July 4th. Happy Independence Day to you all. I had forgotten, honestly. So we'll have, as usual, we'll have our fireworks this evening at 9 o'clock, right, outside. And I was told that, Biswaran Bhai got a lot of them. So we'll have to use all of them. All right, Joy Guru, Nararupa.